Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Matt's Finds. This is episode 7, so thank you for all the support, for liking and subscribing and leaving comments. It means a lot to me, guys, and let's go ahead and get the show started right now. Let's see. We have found from 1995 an inaugural home game pin from the Carolina Panthers. Alright, I'm going to try to get it to still focus, but it's going to be hard. I'm going to read what the bottom says to you. The bottom says, Carolina Panthers versus St. Louis Rams, Clemson Memorial Stadium, September 17th, 1995, Nations Bank. And the back of the pin says, trademark 95 NFLP Peter David Incorporated, Taiwan. You can see the back a little bit. But yeah, it's a pretty rare find, as I was looking it on the internet, and I've only found like 2 of them, and both listings, and they're different pins because one was kind of scratched and one wasn't. But it was saying that it's a pretty rare pin. You know, they were only giving out that day, and they didn't have that many to give out. It's kind of like when you go to your favorite football game, and you know they only got a certain amount of like the pom poms or the little fingers and stuff like that. So yeah. Thought that was a very cool find. I scored this for like $1 at Miracle Hill. They had it in the case. Okay, see, what I do is like the first thing I do when I go into like Goodwill, Miracle Hill, and thrift stores and little mom and pop shops like that is I go straight to the glass, because that's where they're going to keep the more expensive stuff that they know is kind of collectible too. Like, they're not dumb. Like, when they see something that's junk, they know, hey, this is junk, let's toss it. If it's something of value, they know to put a small price on it. But then they come across stuff like this, for instance, you know, and there's somebody that works there that's like, hey, stick that in the collectibles glass, display right there. So yeah, I thought that was a pretty cool find. I wanted to share with you guys. So let's get to the next find that I happened to find. Now, also, every now and then go to the Habitat for Humanity by my house, right? Because, I mean, I'm a homeowner, so I'm always looking for a good deal on something, and they always have great stuff, so I love going there, right? And I happened to come across this, and I know it's old. It's definitely not new, and to me, this thing needs to be in a museum somewhere. So I had to save this, but as you can see, it says, the uniforms of the Marine Corps. And it's like an old frame picture. I'm going to give you a look at the back. There's no date or anything, but I can tell by this taping, cardboard type method right here that this is an old frame, because it looks kind of like the ones that was at my grandma's house, you know. So I don't know how to find a year on this thing, but I'm sure somewhere out there someone knows how. If you know how, please let me know. I'd love to date this thing. Let's see what we got right here. It says on the side right here, it says, Green Mountain Boys of Vermont, old, odd uniforms worn by Quasi-Marines on Lake Champlain in 1775. And on the right side right here, we got Esett Hopkins, Commodore of Colonel Navy, greets General Washington aboard the Alfred as Captain Samuel Nichols and his Marine detachment stand at attention. So let me give you guys a closer view of each side. Alright, so I just thought it was pretty cool, man. So I know there's somebody out there that's really going to like that, that's going to want that, and hang on their wall, you know what I mean? Alright, so now let's go to the next thing. What do we got? From 1973, we have a vintage Gilbert Pocket Erector set. Oh man, erector sets was fun. I remember having one when I was little, and about the same time that I got an erector set, they quit making them and started making the Connects. Now, I don't know if it was the same company or not. Now, you can correct me on that. I don't know who made it, but I remember they went from metal when I was in like kindergarten, first grade, second grade, and then I remember in like maybe 5th or 6th grade, all of a sudden it was like stick together plastic, you know. So anyways, but this is from 1973. See what it says. It says, Gilbert Pocket Erector, plans and parts for 30 fun models, plus new toys you design where you can design your own stuff, right? So it says caution, includes small pieces, do not recommend for children under 3 years old. On the sides, you can see right here, says Pocket Erector, a treasure chest of fun and a pocket-sized toy. A Gilbert Key to Tomorrow, and here's the back of it. So yeah, very vintage toys. So that's something that like if I went to school with you, or you know, you're around my age or something, this is something potentially that your parents like played around with whenever they were in a rainy day or something like that. So thought it was pretty cool. I actually opened it up, and every piece that was listed is in there. So this is basically, I should have opened it, basically. I should have left it unopened. But I had to see if it was all there, you know, especially finding it in a thrift store. I mean, most of the time you found something like this in a thrift store, it's going to have like 2 or 3 pieces missing. So, yeah, I thought it was pretty cool. So, let's go to the next thing, guys. We have the Camping Nut from 1990. Packaging is toast, but you know, it was never opened. Still got the plastic seal that it had when it came out. Alright, it says made by Happiness Express Incorporated, 205th Avenue, New York, New York, made in China, item number 1237. Alright, and it's a camping nut, so I'm assuming it was part of a big series, because on the back it says, you can see on the back, like, what kind of nut are you? And it's got the definition of a nut from like the dictionary and stuff. But it's like on the front we got, it says, from one nut to another, knowledgeable consultation on any subject by appointment, passionate feelings by the barrel, yards of enthusiasm for sale, fun by the gallon. The Camping Nut, trademark, copyright 1990, Jack Wall. So, the Happiness Express Club. I'm in nuts we trust, it says. So, alright, that's pretty cool. So, let me know if you've ever seen these. I've never seen these before, like, and I've been to a lot of places where you would come across stuff like that. I've never seen nothing like this. So, let me know if you've come across any of these, or if you have any of these. Like, let me know if there's a whole series, or, you know, do they have different ones? You know, like, maybe, like, bicycle nut, or welder nut, you know, different trades and stuff. That'd be cool. So, it's pretty cool, fine. Let's go to the next thing, guys. Ooh, this is cool, yeah. Where is it? Ah, here we go. Check this out. Bam! 1969 Camaro from Muscle Machines. Now, this was made in China by Funline Toys in 2000. It's the 1/18 scale. It's got the Z28 badge up on the front. It's got the realistic engine hoses and breather box motion. So this is pretty cool. Like the hoses on the engine here, see that? Like those are real hoses. And the breather box is, it says it's functional. I don't see it opening, you know. I just see this little piece moving right here. But check out the meat hooks on that thing. Good Lord. But yeah, it's trademarked by General Motors. You can see how it's got the side exhaust coming out. So yeah, it's just a pretty heavy car too, man. I'm gonna say, like, seriously, if I put this on a scale, this would probably be like 3 pounds by itself. This is pretty heavy. I think it's a pretty cool car, guys. So let me know what you think of the 69 Camaro. So we're gonna go ahead and move to the next thing and see what we got. Now, I thought this was cool. I thought this was like a big gag gift when I first looked at it. I was like, this gotta have been like a joke or something, or either that, or I thought it was like for training purposes for an operator maybe. But then when I looked it up, well, check this out. Alright, this is from 1969. This is called the Texas Telephone. Hello out there. You see this? This was made in Japan. It was supposed to be a gag gift phone that actually would work. You see, you would unscrew this piece right here, right? You would reach it up in here with your receiver. You'd leave your main part of your phone, you know, your rotary phone or push button, whatever. You put the main receiver up inside here, up to these holes, and it would mount, right? And you could put your cover back on. And then you would actually see how this middle part shaped was actually the same size as a smaller one, so you could put it on your phone, it would hang it up. Alright, so this was made by Pointer Products in Cincinnati, Ohio. This is pretty cool, man. Like, and this is from like 1969. So you know, someone would like thought of a cool gag gift where you could be like, hello, where's the milkman? The milk said it'd be here tomorrow. It's not. Make sure my milk is there in the morning for my creamer. You know, and then hang this big thing up like, boom, use the boss. Alright, guys, so let's move to the next thing we got for today. Alright, let's see what we got right going. I found this, this is actually from a local dealership near where I live, so I thought this was pretty cool. I found this at a yard sale. As you can see, it's like from a Mercedes-Benz dealership in Greenville, South Carolina. I don't live too far from there. It says 1937 to 1939 Mercedes-Benz, the 540K. C&L Enterprises of Greenville, Clyde and Lillian Davis. So yeah, it must have been like a tag on a car that someone bought or something like that, and then they didn't want it anymore and threw it in a yard sale. I don't know. So yeah, I thought that was pretty cool, you know, because I love car stuff. Like, I personally collect like old vintage like gas and oil and cars and old vintage cars, antique car stuff, you know. So that's pretty cool to hang up on a wall, especially if you love Mercedes or old 540s. Alright, so let's go to the next thing we got. I don't know what this is from. I don't know what it goes to. I can't find any info because all of the stuff on the back is just warnings in like 15 different languages. So there's no like number or set part of it. It's basically just saying warning, you know, small parts, choking hazard. But this is a bag full of like Star Wars little figures. They all look like different color, like stormtroopers and robots and stuff. But I can tell by looking at it, it is Star Wars. Those are like, you know, those are stormtroopers and stuff like that. So if you know what this goes to, this looks like it could be part of a board game because it is marked by Hasbro, and I know Hasbro makes toys also, but as far as I know, Hasbro makes more board games than anything. So yeah, if you know what this goes to, let me know, man. I'd love to know what it's from. Alright, yo, let's got this right here. Alright, this is a lot of Budweiser Steins that I paid $5 for at Goodwill, right? I'm not a big like beer collector or anything like that, but I know someone out there is going to want this for their collection. But let's see, we have out of the box a 2008 75 years of proud tradition Budweiser Stein, and let me turn it around so you can see. Like right here it says 1933 Budweiser, and it shows like I guess the White House and some Budweiser being delivered, but then flip it around and now it's like the Budweiser plant in 2008, right? And you can see the bottom markings right there if you need to look something up about that. You can see the number stamped right there. It says CS695, so it's pretty cool, right? So we also have another one. This is from 2010, right? This right here is called Dashing Through the Snow, number 1058270. Let me get that. As you can see, it's got like the nice snow mountain background with the Clydesdales. And I remember growing up watching the Budweiser commercials when all the Clydesdales, especially like Super Bowl time, like that was like the biggest one, right? Alright, so we also have in the box, we have the same 2008 one that I showed you first, alright? Also, I have another 2008 Dashing Through the Snow, still unopened in the box, and you can see it shows like all the years right here. So it's not like they got 12 a year, it's one of them a year is what they're saying on this Christmas or holiday collection. I don't know, I'm sure they made other ones for other things too, but it looks like it starts in 1980 right here, the very first one, and this one goes up to 2009, although this isn't a 2009 one, but okay. So And this is the last Stein we got from Budweiser, but this one right here seems to be is older and much more. I like it better. This one is the 1994 Budweiser Holiday Stein Hometown Holiday Edition. And as you can see, that it's got a nice handle. It's got the Budweiser mark right there, and it's very festive. It's got like the Santa Claus bells right here, and it's got a name of the artist right here. I just can't really pronounce it. I don't know if you guys can see that or not. But when you look right here, you can see, you know, it's got a raised pattern. It's just not, see, I'm going to try to get the light to glare it so you can see. Yeah, you see that? Like, all that's raised up off the glass. Nice. It's pretty cool. I like that. It's really nice. You know, if I was a beer drinker, I'd probably drink out of one of these, you know, like, ooh, yeah. Alright, so, last thing we got for tonight, guys, on this episode is I happened to find a Dale Earnhardt Jr. porcelain corn bank, and this one was made in China. And as usual with most corn banks I find, it's missing the plug. Exactly, you know. Alright, I gave $1 for it. I know some people are big about Dale Earnhardt Jr. and his dad. You know, his dad was the legend. And Dale Earnhardt Jr., he's earned his way too, you know. So I know there's people out there that would love to have this and put their spare change in. I mean, you can get a plug for like probably 50 cents on eBay, guys. But yeah, let me know if you're interested in something like this, you know. Just let me know in the comments if you ever know anything about something that I show that I didn't mention. Like, I love to learn about the stuff that I find, so let me know in the comments what's going on. And don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel, guys, and also share, you know, share with your friends. The more likes and views that I get, the more I can get involved with this even more, get it really going. So have a great day, guys, and tune in to the next episode, which will be coming soon. And have a great day, guys. Peace.